However, I will get the answer and I'll figure out how something works and I'll focus on getting better by 1 degree each day. That's the mentality that I have. Put it on podcasting. I didn't know anything about podcasting when I first got started. I like podcasts, but here we go. We're now, a 1.5 years in, and I've produced hundreds of podcast episodes now. And I appreciate the craft. I appreciate telling stories. I appreciate expressing myself. And I think you can do the same with whatever you find purpose in. But you have to find your purpose in life. If you don't, then it's going to lack. You're going to lack that zest, that enthusiasm for life. And I don't want that for you. You were meant to do much more. I truly believe that. Especially if you're somebody that's here, you're still listening. That means you have an attention span. That means that you're somebody that I can resonate and relate to. Because first and foremost, this is a podcast. All right. I'm not going to try to be like nobody else. I'm not going to try to create, spectacle content or anything like that, because that's just not me. A little bit about me. I'm a regular. I like normal stuff. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of background inside baseball on me. I love documentaries. I'm a documentary snob. Netflix has some of the best documentaries you could ever watch. Okay, I like to. What the Health was really great. What is it? I just seen one recently. It was talking about the 13th. That one was really good. I like documentaries, man. The Explain series by Vox, stellar. I like to learn things. I'm constantly learning. If I'm not learning, I feel stagnant. Let me know let me know something that's a quirk for you. Let me know if what you like to watch. I'm a documentary guy. One of the best documentaries that I've ever watched was actually, can I say this was a documentary? Yeah, I can say it's a documentary because it's based on a true story. HBO Chernobyl. If you haven't watched the HBO series on Chernobyl, I think it's like 6 episodes. Stellar. It's about the Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster that happened in Kiev. Must watch. Okay. But that's a little bit of background on me. Give you a little nugget, a little inside baseball. But I say all of that to say, let me get it back home. This episode was about finding your purpose, finding your passion. And it's important to do that to really make life something that's worth living. I always say if you're indifferent or you don't have purpose, that's when people kind of start to engage in some destructive behaviors. A lot of people who don't have purpose, they don't realize that that's the issue with a lot of the things that they do to sabotage themselves and to sabotage their lives. And I don't want that for you. One of the best things that ever happened to me was being uncomfortable for a moment and not really having that certainty of not knowing what was going on. And when I was backed against the wall, I didn't know where my next check was going to come from. I was going and knocking on doors and trying to make it happen when it came to money because my money was running thin. I actually was at peace. I found peace in that discomfort. Can you believe that? Why did I find peace in that discomfort? Because I had no choice but to be very aware of what was going on and to make it happen. I think that's what happens to anybody when they find purpose. It doesn't feel like work when you're doing something. Yeah, it's hard and it's not always a great day, but when you know you're doing something that you're meant to do, you kind of get that glint in your eye and you're like, yo, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I think that's what's happening with me right now. And I'm so excited about it. And I'm looking forward to adding more value to you guys here on this platform